to another short, different video of Kyria Review. I'm Kyria, and I thank y'all for joining me again. Now, I know I mentioned before that I was going to jump into my little Star Trek type thing sooner or later. So this is not an official review, but I'm just going to touch on Star Trek for a few minutes and then I'm going to let it go. So I have watched every series of Star Trek besides Star Trek the animated series up until Star Trek Star Trek Enterprise. So I've watched the original Star Trek, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager, and I am on Star Trek Enterprise, and I have just started the 3rd season. So Star Trek Enterprise so far has not been one of my favorite series of Star Trek, and I'm not going to get too deep into it because I'm going to kind of review each series of Star Trek and kind of dive deep into each season that I have watched so far. And I've also watched all the Star Trek movies up until Star Trek Enterprise, so expect reviews on those in the future. But I just want to say this theme song. Okay, first of all, when I started watching Star Trek Enterprise, this theme song was my least favorite theme song out of every Star Trek series that I have watched, okay? The long road, getting from here to there. Okay, it grew on me within the first 2 seasons. So to my surprise, when Star Trek Enterprise went into its 3rd season, same song, but they completely switched it up and made it like more upbeat and faster. And I was like, it just blew my mind because I was like, the 3rd episode, first episode of season 3 came on, and I was like kind of half paying attention through the intro because I was like, okay, the intro's about to come on. When that intro came on, I turned around, I said, oh my gosh, what did y'all do to the intro? It is horrible. I cannot stand it. Like, the season is starting to get better because it is taking me so long to get through Star Trek Enterprise. I think Star Trek Voyager was like 7 seasons. And it took me a long time to get through that. I'm not even going to lie because it was not my favorite series of Star Trek. But Star Trek Enterprise, it is taking me a long time to get through these 4 seasons because it is just not one of my favorite series of Star Trek. And then when they went and changed the theme song, I was so disappointed because I had gotten used to that theme song, which I didn't even like in the first place, but it grew on me. And now they have this whole other theme song that is just like, what are they thinking? Understand, they're trying to make the 3rd and maybe the 4th season, which is the final season of Star Trek Enterprise, because there's only 4, and I'm still at the beginning of the 3rd season. But this change, y'all, like, it just blew my mind, and I just don't like it. I'm still going to watch the 3rd season, and I'm still going to watch the 4th season, which is starting to improve slowly. I mean, when I say slowly, I mean very slowly, okay? But I mean, come on, man. Does anybody out there hate the new and improved version of the intro for Star Trek Enterprise? Because I mean, I don't know if this is gonna grow on me. I am so against it. I don't even want it to grow on me from this season to season number 4. I'm so disappointed. And Star Trek Enterprise has its good and its bad, which I will touch on in a separate video. But right now, I'm talking about this theme song. And I just can't believe they did that. Now, when I come back with my other Star Trek talk, I'm going to have more information as far as what years the series were and the different captains, because of course in Star Trek Enterprise, we have Captain Jonathan Archer, who is not really my favorite Star Trek Enterprise captain, but he's okay, and I like certain aspects of his personality, and certain ones I mean, I don't know, like he's just not my favorite. Do I like him better than Captain Janeway? I don't know, but I will touch on the Star Trek captains in another video. But this season is okay so far. Like, I think out of a 10, I would probably give Star Trek Enterprise like a 4. And I'm sorry for everybody out there that really likes Star Trek Enterprise, and I'm really trying my best to find the good in it. So hopefully, this is halfway through now, halfway through the series. So hopefully my mind changes on the whole Star Trek Enterprise, the whole series. But I mean, we will see. I think after this, there's Star Trek Discovery that I'm still planning on watching, if I can find it, because I don't think they have Star Trek Discovery on Netflix. I'm actually going to go and look after this video, because I've been watching them in order. And when I'm talking about, I've been watching it for a while, because anybody who loves Star Trek as much as I do, y'all know that there was like 7, I'm just guessing now, don't quote me on this. There was like 7 episodes, 7 seasons of each series up until this one. So all my Trekkies out there, let me know what you thought about that intro for Star Trek Enterprise. And I am out. Thank y'all for watching Kyria Review. Like this video, share this video, and where are all my Trekkies at? I know y'all out there. Come on, subscribe so we can get into this Star Trek talk. Good night, y'all. Bye.